And here he is, Mastermind Creations Calidus, with some of his company mates. Optus Nox, of course, Nemesis Prime. Forgot his name, but he is, of course, First Aid from the Protectobots. And what a good looker he is. Heavy, too. And also, Eris Coulter, my first MMC character. And my favorite, actually. She just looks good and is good weight and good transformation and just tons of fun. But anyway, let's get back to Calidus, or one of my favorite characters in IDW comics, Rodimus. Okay, so let's take a look at his box. You'll see R27 Calidus, he's the captain. Of course, Rodimus was the captain, and or is the captain. Let's see, really nice photo of him up front. Mastermind Creations, of course, as we said. Let's see, Calidus, R27, nice little picture here. Let me see his different modes. I love that vehicle mode. I don't quite remember how it looked in the comic. I gotta look it up actually, but I think it looks really close from what I remember. He only transformed like 2 or 3 times, a handful maybe, but yeah, I really like these images. Once again, nice little shot of him at the bottom there. Oh yeah, let's see, here's a nice shot of him. And here is the bottom. I don't know anybody who wants it, but yeah, it's just a warning. Let's see. Should we see what is inside? Okay, and in the box, for some reason, we have an extra head. You know, sometimes they give extra heads, these third parties, that have a different grin or a different face or something like that. But nope, it's just the same head, just an extra, and I'm not really sure why. There's also, of course, Rodimus' blaster and his crossbow, which is with him right now in the corner over there. I'll bring him in really soon, but yeah, you'll see that later. And then along with everything he's got so far, he's got a nice plastic collector's card for anybody who wants the stats. Here they are. Just gonna hold it for a moment. Okay, and then there's also the instructions, of course, and what comes with the instructions on the other side is a little comic book. Here it is, Target Tormentron, and actually it's pretty nice story, simple story, but yeah, I was quite surprised, full color, quite surprised at how it ends, and I think this is just part of a bigger story, but like I said, I don't know what other figures have the rest of the story, but in any case, that's what you get in the box, and pretty good stuff. See the bag that was in, and then the collector's card, like I said, really nice photo right there. And yeah, let's move on to the figure. All right, and here he is, Rodimus, or Rodimus Prime, or Hot Rod, or Hot Rodimus. But anyway, I believe in the IDW comics, he was just known as Rodimus. So, Rodimus of Nyon, if I'm right. Gotta look that up. But anyway, really good looking here, right? Yeah, there's his crossbow, there's his cannon, gun, and it looks really good, just like the comics. I really like. So something seems to be up with my camera, but as I was saying, I really like this a lot. Mastermind Creations has been hitting it out of the park, at least for me, and I think I have 4 of them now. I know there's a lot of people out there who have even more, but they're making characters that I really want, especially like the First Aid character. Medicus was his name, and if all the combiner bots are gonna be like that, oh man, we're in for good stuff here. But anyway, this is Hot Rod once again, or Rodimus, and I just love the look. The wings do come off. If you want to have more range of motion with the arms, you can see that with this arm, I've got it butted up against the wing already because there's just not enough range of motion there with those there. But I just like the look, of course. That's Rodimus to me, so I leave them on there, of course. Let's see. Yeah, enough about that. Let's get him transformed. Okay, there's the awesome Rodimus, and let's get him transformed. All right, let's first open up his hands and get his crossbow out. Really nice, actually. One of the other things in the box, of course, that I didn't show off yet. Really sweet looking. Becomes the front bumper on Rodimus. These fold as well, and with these pegs, actually, you can put this on Rodimus's back right here, so he can travel as a roaming archer. And then, of course, this gun also can peg on the back. Nice little blaster, reminiscent of G1. Right. Okay. All right, so we'll put that over here, and yeah, let's start getting him transformed. Let me move back a little bit. Okay, let's see. Really nice detail too. Look at that face, just like the comics. All right, let's see. So the first thing we're gonna do is fold his arms up. Oh, let's close the hands first. For the gun, we didn't need to open his hand. Before the bow, we did. And this is one thing, I think he's one of the only, no, he is the only Mastermind Creations character that I have that doesn't have individually articulated fingers. There are these 4 all together, and then the thumb also. And that's kind of disappointing. But he seems like, out of the 4 that I have, the cheapest made and designed out of the bunch, but maybe they're just counting on people who really love IDW. I really enjoyed IDW stories. So in any case, let's fold this up. There's a peg here, and it'll go into the hole here on both sides. So we'll do that now. And with him, it's a little bit tricky sometimes gauging and putting the pegs where they need to go. A little bit of wobbling needs to be done sometimes, but I will try to, use good speed so you're not watching me trying to do this forever. And if I will have to, I'll edit as well, because you can see the hole here, and it's just because he's double jointed, it takes a really precise hand to get this together. This side will also need to come together. Oh yeah, and like I said, see, 2 joints, 1 joint here, 1 joint here. So pretty good articulation and movement, I gotta say. Okay, and now we'll let's see, you'll see the joint here and a joint here for his arms. What we'll need to do is actually see this peg and this piece of plastic right here, peg and plastic here. We actually unhook this and we bring it down, and we'll attach it later down here. So let's do that now. Move that, and it just comes off and off and and up maybe. Nope. Shouldn't be. Yep, down. Okay, so you'll see I slid the whole piece down, and here as well. Come off the peg and slide down, and you see there's a peg here and there's a peg here, and they'll go into holes here and on the other side as well, right there. So we can get them attached right now. Okay. And just make sure they fall in. The tolerances are really precise with this figure. All right, like I said, first it was the arms and now it's the pins here. We're gonna close this up a little bit. There is a hole on each one of these two right there, and right there. And they go into pegs right here and right here. So let's do that. Squirt that together right here and squirt that together right here. Okay, I'm gonna push those together. Okay, and now we can pluck the chest off like this. And for now, I think we can leave that there. What we want to do is move this part with the head down as well, like this. But we also need to open up the back piece where his head will hide. So, let me see. We'll need to... Alright, just need to use pinky power. And getting this under here, flipping this up. This is where the head will hide. So now we will spin his head around as so. And he's just... I mean, he's so tight. So you really have to make sure you don't scrape his beard. Let me see. There. Tilt his head so it's down as far as you can go, and then spin it around like this. Okay, and now we're going to try to fold this wheel area back up and hide his head in here. But then these two ears, if you want to call them that, will be on the outside actually. So let's see. I like to try to do it as slow as I can. So let me see. So that we can, you know, just be very careful about all his pieces. So let's see, tilt his head down. And then, like I said, the yellow ears and his head are gonna go inside, and his orange ears are gonna stay outside. And yep, just keep tilting down until he's all the way in. His orange reddish ears will stay close to here like that. Oh, hopefully you saw that. See? Okay. So, yep, his head's inside, but then these little razor sharp ears are right there. All right. Now we've got this like this. We're going to open up this panel and open up this panel. That'll come into play later. And then we're gonna start sliding this piece. Let's see. Yep. Let's get some more space by unfolding this. And then we're gonna spin this around the central axis of his waist. Like, gotta really find a good place to grip. And then this is made in such a way that it will snake when you get to the right angles. And yeah, it's, when I'm not on camera, it's really quite fun. You can't tell right now, but yeah, we're spinning his waist around because we want to get this middle part over here to the top, what will be the top, and then we'll spin his waist back this way, and then you'll get a click in the middle, and what was his chest is now over here. All right, and then got these flipped up, of course. All right, let's continue. We're going to straighten out his feet, and I love this part. So the legs split. They split open, one back, one forward. And then for the feet, we're gonna fold them in like this. And oh yeah, and then this goes like this. Yep. Okay, so it's all about flipping, right? And then yep, there's a little square here and then a little tab here that will go in to here. Okay, good. And then with that, we're gonna close these top and bottom, so like that. Pretty cool, right? And look, it comes razor sharp like that again. Okay, again, we'll do that over here. Let's do the back, flip up, do the front, flip forward, and then flatten out the legs and flip the whole thing this way and put that tab in the hole. Okay, good. Let me see. Okay, and then close top and bottoms here. All right, so that's just fun. Okay, we'll close the legs a bit and tab these two pieces together after we see that both sides are symmetrical. Let's see. Okay, now we'll be able to plug them in together like so. And then with the wings out that we folded out before, you'll see the pipes connect from here to here and here to here. And then we have these little parts here that will just slide in here on the top. Ta-da, ta-da. And that's about it. When you straighten out the waist, everything should look nice and straight. And then the last thing, the fun thing, is just sliding everything together and praying everything comes together in the middle. Okay, here we go. Oops. Oh, yeah, like I mentioned, the wings can come off for more arm movement, but one just decided to come off right now. All right, but anyway, we'll put that back on. And like I said, you're supposed to grab the sides, watch where your fingers go, and slide it together like that. It's really a easy, quick transformation usually, not on camera, of course, and it's a lot of fun. And just look at how he looks. Let me tighten that a little bit. But yeah, let me put that here, get this spudger out of the way, and put this here. And look at that. He just looks really sweet, if you ask me. Let's come down a bit. Okay, and yeah, he just looks super fast, super sharp, and like I said, this becomes a bumper area. You can fold, actually leave it open for now, and then under the car, look pretty clean under there too. But there's two pegs here, and these basically go over here, and will help hold the front end a little bit more together. Yep. So with this handle in the middle and these holes on their pegs, and then just slipping these down a little bit, makes a nice, really nice look, and really sharp look. Look at that. Very nice. And another thing is that I actually don't like this very much, but you can also put the gun on top as so. I won't push it down too far, but because like I said, I don't like it, but it does go all the way. And then yeah, so you see the bow, and then that does hold this a little better together. And but yeah, really fancy, really nice looking car mode. Oh, well, my table is too smooth, but nice big wheels on the front, little wheels in the back. And if you saw the image that I posted in the corner before, looks really, really similar to the IDW version, without the spikes, of course, and the gun. But yeah, it just looks so fresh. I don't know. It's one of my favorite characters, one of my favorite vehicle modes, and I did like the IDW comics as well. So let me see. Actually, let's leave it on for now and put it on the turntable just to see what that looks like. Okay. All right. I'll be right back. And here he is, Rodimus, on the turntable for a little bit of a closer look. And man, I don't know. I just really love this character. Rodimus Prime has always been a character that I really like, but the IDW version, and granted, have you seen the pink version or the purple version? He changes his colors in the comics, and it was at some convention, I believe, and they did release a version where he's more purple and pink, and man, that would be killer to get also. But in these colors, his original colors, it just looks great. And with the IDW designed vehicle mode, I really like it. I'm one that believes that Hasbro and other companies need to take more chances and make some more Cybertronian modes. And man, I'm really happy with this. It goes with his personality. It's fast, it's sharp, and yeah, I just love this thing. It's a great character. I wish it had a little bit more in terms of design, in terms of individual fingers, in terms of the things that, you know, make you feel like it's more of a expensive character and figure. But for what you get, and for the price he is, which is less than the other MMC characters, it's pretty good, pretty darn good. And yeah, it makes me happy every time I look at him. Robot mode or car mode, so very nice. Once again, this is NY Hunter, and I'm signing off for now, but I do always wish you well, and I do hope that you guys are staying safe out there. I hope you like these videos, and please comment, and if you do, please like and subscribe. As mentioned before on a couple videos, I did start a Patreon, so toying with the idea of seeing if I can get support for more figures, more devices, more things of that nature. And of course, if you're a patron, then comments and suggestions you have are higher up the ladder as well. I'm always looking for good ideas, and I've taken a few already. Anyway, all right, that's enough for me, and I am out of here. I wish you well, and we'll chat again soon. All right, stay well. Bye-bye.